Hello, my name's Matt and I'm world building a savage stretch of coast known as Winter's Edge, and I'll be documenting my progress in these videos. So hopefully by the end of it we will have a fully realized world. Also check out my artwork. I put this over the top to keep things interesting while I chat away, and look, I'm making it move and blink. So hopefully that's even more interesting for you. So in today's episode, I'll look at the Kris King, a mysterious, almost mythical entity that watches over the pirate city of Yore and uses a cat-like native species known as the Kriskah to be his eyes and ears. These creatures are everywhere, so it is said that the Kris King sees all. The Kris King is subtle and has never revealed himself. Instead, he operates by rewarding and punishing citizens according to their actions. This has led to a jumbled mess of loose laws and superstitions created by the people of Yore as they try to navigate their way through the Kris King's murky intentions. So, who is the Kris King? Nobody is sure, and many rumours exist. The most accepted 4 rumours are as follows. Number 1. He is a fallen god who lives in the underbelly of the city and feeds on the worship of its citizens, slowly regaining his lost power. Number 2. He is a Kriskah of unusual intelligence and size that can be seen when the moon is full. Number 3. He is a banished mage from the destroyed school of magic, and he now hides amongst the humble citizens of Yore while he pulls his subtle strings behind the scenes. Many believe this mage is Kodan himself, the school's most powerful wizard, who disappeared when the school fell. Number 4. A few think the Kris King is nothing more than a healthy helping of coincidence and imagination, and that the people of Yore have just gotten carried away and created the mythical king persona themselves. Whoever the Kris King is, the belief in his presence maintains a balance over the city, keeping the various factions in check. The citizens believe that if you go too far down the crooked path, you will earn the Kris King curse. So the king acts like an almost invisible godlike presence over the city, with very tangible consequences for displeasing him. The Kris King curse can take many forms, some subtle that serve as a warning to the townsfolk and letting them know they are on shaky ground. These can include unwanted attention from the Kriskah, where the cat-like creatures start to make life uncomfortable for the offending party. This attention is known as the nudge. The nudge will continue until the victim abandons the crooked path and walks the straight again. The nudge usually involves the Kriskah infesting the victim's home and stealing and damaging their property. People have also claimed to have unreasonable bad luck, and some have fallen sick until they have rectified their mistake. The townsfolk have learned to observe the Kriskah carefully as a way to measure whether they are walking the straight or veering down the crooked path. This, of course, has led to a wide range of speculation as to what walking the straight actually is, and who has earned the Kris King's curse or favour. The town has created many eccentric laws as a guide to staying on the Kris King's good side. Some of them are tried and true, such as, if 3 Kriskah walk in front of a man, step aside as the Kris King walks with him, and, if you hurt a Kriskah, the town will hurt you. However, many of them are dubious at best, and might reflect the citizens' own fears and prejudices. This is very noticeable when it comes to both magic and the fallen race known as the Udai. The townsfolk enjoy many debates on what laws are true and which ones are nonsense. The presence of the Kris King has also kept the city safe from outside threats. The King of Rulorn has often eyed the independent city, with thoughts of conquering Yore to reclaim its vital port. Some say that only his deep fear of magic, and that a powerful mage might be the Kris King, has stayed his hand. As the eyes and ears of the Kris King, the Kriskah have earned an almost sacred status in the city, and the mischievous creatures are not only tolerated, but treated with deep reverence. The worst thing a person can do in the pirate city is harm a Kriskah, and this has become the first law of Yore. If anyone does a Kriskah harm, the ruthless citizens of Yore will assume the Kris King has turned his back on the offender, and they have become fair game. They are generally beaten and robbed within hours, with little hope of redemption. The Kriskah also offer a lot more benefits to the citizens of Yore. They are keen hunters and keep the vermin and insect populations down in the city. They are also excellent swimmers and seem to focus on eating the predator fish, ensuring a healthy fish population for the fishermen. With their luminous eyes that provide a strong light source, they are known to help those who have earned the Kris King's favour, often lighting their way at night. Okay, so that covers the Kriskah and the Kris King of Yore. Thank you for watching. More to come, and remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Thank you.